Welcome. In the world of celebrity kids, there are levels to the game. Then there's Blue Ivy Carter, who is in a stratosphere all her own. She's not just the child of famous parents. She is the heir to a throne built on decades of cultural dominance, musical genius, and killer business moves. Her parents, Beyoncé and Jay-Z, aren't just artists. They're global brands, moguls who changed the definition of a modern celebrity. Their combined net worth is estimated at a staggering $3.3 billion. Being born into that world is one thing, but to thrive in it, carve out your own identity, and start building your own empire before you can even legally drive. That's a whole other story. That is the story of Blue Ivy. And this isn't just about a life of insane wealth. Though we will get into the mind-blowing mansions, the private jets, and the legendary gifts that have filled tabloids for over a decade. This is about the making of an icon. In this video, we're breaking down every piece of Blue Ivy's world. We'll look at the foundation of the Carter family's generational wealth, take a tour of their real estate portfolio, and explore the incredible career moves that have already made Blue Ivy a Grammy-winning artist and a global performer. We will separate the facts from the wild rumors to paint the most accurate picture of a life lived under a microscope, a life of both immense privilege and immense pressure. This is the definitive look at how she became a multimillionaire on her own terms, and why that richest black kid in America label, while unofficial, points to a legacy already in motion. If you're ready to step inside a world few will ever see, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss a single detail. To understand Blue Ivy's world, you have to understand the ground it's built on. The Carter fortune isn't old money. It's new money, forged in ambition, talent, and a relentless hustle. It's the story of two separate, monumental empires that merged to create a financial and cultural force like no other. Let's start with her dad, Sean Carter, who the world knows as Jay-Z. His story is legendary, a modern epic told through his own lyrics. He rose from the Marcy projects in Brooklyn to become, as Forbes has stated, one of the richest musicians on the planet, with an estimated net worth of around $2.5 billion. This wasn't just built on music. While he has 24 Grammy Awards, his business brain is arguably even more impressive than his rap career. He co-founded Rockefeller Records because no major label would sign him, a move that became the cornerstone of his empire. He launched the clothing brand Rocawear and sold it for over $200 million. He founded the entertainment and sports agency Roc Nation. His genius is in ownership. He saw the value in owning his masters and the brands he promoted. His portfolio is a masterclass in diversification. He held a major stake in the streaming service Tidal. He grew the Armand de Brignac champagne brand, Ace of Spades, before selling a 50% stake to LVMH in a deal that valued the company at over $600 million. And he did the same with Douce Cognac, partnering with Bacardi. Jay-Z's wealth is proof of his own mantra. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Then you have her mother, Beyoncé, a global icon, a cultural phenomenon, a force of nature. From her start in Destiny's Child, one of the best-selling girl groups of all time, she built a solo career that shattered records. With common media estimates suggesting over 200 million records sold worldwide and a historic number of Grammy wins, she is an artistic titan, but like her husband, her empire is so much bigger than the stage. Her net worth is estimated by Forbes to be around $800 million. She founded Parkwood Entertainment, a company that gives her complete creative and business control. Every visual album, every groundbreaking film like Black is King, is meticulously executed through her own company. Her athleisure brand, Ivy Park, became a global sensation, and her tours are financial blockbusters. The 2023 Renaissance World Tour, for example, grossed a colossal $579.8 million, making it one of the highest-grossing tours of all time. Together, the Carter fortune is estimated to be around $3.3 billion. This is the inheritance awaiting Blue Ivy and her younger twin siblings, Rumi and Sir. Simple math, as many outlets have pointed out, suggests that if this fortune were split 3 ways, each child could one day inherit $1 billion. But Blue Ivy isn't just waiting around. This is where her story gets really interesting. Various outlets have tried to calculate her personal net worth, with highly speculative figures ranging from $500 million to $720 million. It's important to be clear. These numbers are unconfirmed media estimates, combining her documented earnings with the value of assets reportedly held in trust for her and her projected inheritance. While the family's estate plans are private, it's understood that a huge portion of her wealth is managed through trust funds designed to preserve the family's generational wealth. So, while she may not have direct access to these vast sums today, the financial foundation being laid for her is monumental. When your family is worth over $3 billion, a home isn't just a place to live. It's a statement, a fortress of privacy, and a portfolio of assets. Blue Ivy Carter is growing up in a collection of architectural masterpieces across the United States. The crown jewel was for a long time their Bel Air mega mansion. In 2017, Beyoncé and Jay-Z bought this sprawling compound for a staggering $88 million. This isn't just a mansion, it's a private, high-tech resort. The property reportedly spans nearly 2 acres and consists of 6 structures with around 30,000 square feet of living space. It's said to feature amenities like bulletproof windows, multiple swimming pools, a 15-car garage, and even a helipad. This has been the family's primary West Coast base, a world of its own. But in 2023, they didn't just break a record, they shattered it. The couple purchased a jaw-dropping $200 million minimalist mansion in Malibu, making it the most expensive home ever sold in California. Designed by the legendary Japanese architect Tadao Ando, the all-concrete structure sits on an 8-acre bluff overlooking the Pacific Ocean. This wasn't a rumor, it was a confirmed, history-making power move. For their East Coast escapes, the Carters have a Hamptons retreat known as the Pond House. Purchased in 2017 for just under $26 million, this 12,000-square-foot estate offers a more serene, old-world luxury. The home sits on a property bordering Georgica Pond and features 7 bedrooms along with a separate guest cottage. And of course, their New York roots run deep, anchored by a Tribeca penthouse that Jay-Z purchased back in 2004 for around $685 million. This is the loft where their story as a power couple began, and where Blue Ivy likely spent her earliest years. The family's portfolio has also been linked to more unconventional properties. In 2015, reports surfaced that they purchased a historic church in New Orleans for around $2.6 million. The unique Spanish Baroque building was converted into a residential home, speaking to their appreciation for history and architecture. From the high-tech fortresses in LA to the tranquil retreat in the Hamptons, Blue Ivy's childhood is spread across a real estate portfolio that is as valuable as it is impressive. These homes are the physical manifestation of her family's power, private kingdoms where she can grow, learn, and create. Beyond the gates of their palaces lies a world of personal luxury so extravagant it feels almost mythical. For Blue Ivy Carter, life is filled with the finest things money can buy, from custom couture to a fleet of rare cars and legendary gifts that have fascinated the public for years. Let's start with the gifts, because the rumors are a huge part of her story. These reports, mostly from tabloids, paint a picture of unbelievable opulence. For her first birthday, it was widely reported that Blue Ivy received a one-of-a-kind, diamond-encrusted Barbie doll valued at $80,000. But that's nothing compared to the most legendary rumored gift of all, a solid gold, handmade rocking horse from Japanese jeweler Ginza Tanaka with a supposed price tag of $600,000. Other rumored luxuries included a $20,000 fantasy crib and a Swarovski-studded high chair. It is critical to state none of these gifts have ever been confirmed by the family, but their persistence in the public imagination adds to the larger-than-life myth of her childhood. While the gifts are speculative, the family's car collection is a very real, very expensive hobby. Though the cars primarily belong to Jay-Z, they make up the family garage. Blue Ivy grows up around. Jay-Z is a known connoisseur of rare automobiles, and his collection is rumored to be worth tens of millions. Among the reported crown jewels is the mythical Maybach Excelero, a one-of-one hypercar valued at a staggering $8 million, which he featured in his Lost One music video. The collection also reportedly includes a Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport, a $2 million gift from Beyoncé, multiple Rolls-Royces, and a Pagani Zonda. For Blue Ivy, getting a ride is a choice between some of the most sought-after vehicles on the planet. Then there's the fashion. From her very first public appearances, Blue Ivy has been a miniature style icon. She doesn't just wear designer clothes. She wears custom couture, often matching her mother in outfits made just for them. We've seen her in custom suits, flowing Mishka Aoki gowns that can cost tens of thousands, and head-to-toe Gucci. Recently, sitting courtside at a Lakers game in December 2025, she was seen in a Balenciaga jacket and a Tico jeans, but the highlight was a pair of Isabel Marant wedge sneakers that her own mother made famous over a decade ago, a clear nod to her fashion lineage. Her wardrobe is a mix of high fashion, custom creations, and the hottest brands, curated with a sophistication far beyond her years. Finally, there is travel. The Carters don't fly commercial. Their preferred ride is a private jet, widely reported to be a Bombardier Challenger 850 that Jay-Z received as a Father's Day gift. Vacations are often spent aboard mega yachts, cruising the Mediterranean. These are not simple holidays. They are grand, luxurious expeditions, all conducted in the utmost privacy. While the trust funds and palaces secure her future, it's Blue Ivy's own career that truly sets her apart. Long before most kids have a lemonade stand, Blue was collecting professional credits, breaking records, and winning some of music's most prestigious awards. Her career literally began at birth. Just 2 days after she was born in 2012, Jay-Z released the song Glory. The track featured her coos and cries, and she was officially credited as B.I.C. Glory debuted on the Billboard charts, making Blue Ivy the youngest person in history to have a credit on a Billboard charting song. She had a hit before she could talk. For years, her involvement was subtle. A vocal here, a music video cameo there, but then came Brown Skin Girl. Released in 2019, the song became a global anthem of empowerment. Blue Ivy opens and closes the track with her now iconic vocals. It was a cultural moment, and she was at its heart. The accolades that followed were historic. The music video won for Best Music Video at the 2021 Grammy Awards. At just 9 years old, Blue Ivy became a Grammy winner, the second youngest person ever to receive one and the youngest to be individually credited. She also won a BET Award, a Soul Train Award, and an NAACP Image Award for the same song. If the Grammy win made her a recording artist, the 2023 Renaissance World Tour turned her into a performance icon. It started as a surprise in Paris when she walked out to perform with her mother's dancers. The crowd went wild. What could have been a one-off moment became a regular feature of the tour. Show after show, city after city, Blue Ivy performed for tens of thousands of fans. Fans watched in real time as a young performer honed her craft on the world's biggest stage. While her official salary was never disclosed, some tabloid sources claimed she was earning an incredible $40,000 per show. Whether that figure is accurate or not, performing on one of the highest-grossing tours ever likely resulted in a very substantial income for a preteen. Her rise continued from the stage to the screen. In December 2024, Blue Ivy made her feature film debut, voicing Princess Kiara in Disney's prequel, Mufasa, the Lion King. Voicing the daughter of Nala, played by her own mother Beyoncé, the role was a perfect fit. Director Barry Jenkins praised her professionalism, noting she earned the role and came incredibly prepared, having already narrated the audiobook for the Oscar-winning short film Hair Love at just 8 years old. Behind all this is a savvy business strategy. Shortly after her birth, her parents began trademarking the name Blue Ivy Carter for a huge range of products. During the legal process, Their lawyers argued that Blue Ivy was a cultural icon. This wasn't just parental pride. It was a strategic move to protect her brand and lay the groundwork for any future businesses she might launch. From a Billboard hit as a baby to a Grammy-winning artist and global performer as a teen, Blue Ivy's career is on an unprecedented path. She's proving that she is far more than an heiress. She's an artist and a brand in her own right. In a life of such extraordinary fame and wealth, how does a kid stay grounded? For Blue Ivy, the answer seems to lie in the tight-knit, fiercely protective, and surprisingly normal world her parents have built around her. At home, she's not just a superstar in the making. She's a big sister. Blue Ivy has two younger siblings, twins Rumi and Sir. In public appearances and family photos, she's often seen in a nurturing role, guiding her siblings on red carpets. This role, as the eldest, provides a fundamental, grounding responsibility that has nothing to do with Grammys or world tours. Her parents have also made a real effort to give her experiences outside the celebrity bubble. While her privacy is fiercely guarded, it's been reported that Blue Ivy has attended a prestigious private school in Los Angeles. There are also reports of her playing volleyball and having a passion for art, glimpses that suggest a life that includes homework and hobbies. But the most powerful grounding force seems to be her parents' own philosophy. Both Beyoncé and Jay-Z came from humble beginnings and have always stressed the value of hard work. In one interview, Jay-Z said the most important thing for his children is to feel loved, not pressured to take over an empire. Feeling loved is the most important thing a child needs, he said. What if my child doesn't want to be in music or sports? It's about providing a loving environment, being very attentive to who they want to be. That sentiment is echoed by Blue Ivy's grandmother, Tina Knowles, who has said the family emphasizes that it's more important to be a good person and that you have to work for what you get. She shared that Beyoncé was initially hesitant to let Blue perform on the Renaissance tour, but Blue herself wanted it and took it seriously. Beyoncé's comment says it all. She earned it. This philosophy is also reflected in the family's philanthropy. Through foundations like Baygood and the Sean Carter Foundation, they have donated millions to causes ranging from disaster relief to education. Growing up where giving back is a core family value provides a crucial balance to the immense privilege she experiences. Jay-Z has also spoken about watching Blue Ivy reclaim her power on stage as a way for her to confront the intense public scrutiny she's faced since birth. By stepping into the spotlight on her own terms, she's not just performing, she's taking control of her own narrative. Ultimately, the human element in Blue Ivy's life is a carefully constructed balance. It's the balance between a custom Balenciaga jacket and a grandmother's praise, between $1 billion inheritance and the lesson that you have to work for what you want. It's a life of unimaginable luxury, but it's also a life guided by two parents who are determined to raise children who are not just wealthy, but whole. So, what is it like to be Blue Ivy Carter? It's to be born at the very top of music, culture, and finance. It's to call a $200 million architectural marvel your home and have a wardrobe full of custom couture. It's to have a speculative net worth that some outlets place in the hundreds of millions, backed by a family empire worth over $3 billion. But that's only half the story. To be Blue Ivy Carter is also to earn your first Grammy at 9, not as a gift, but for your credited work on a global anthem. It's to face your fears and step onto a world stage in front of millions, growing into a star right before our eyes. It's to lend your voice to a Disney princess, starting a career in a whole new field. She is the living embodiment of generational wealth, a concept her parents have woven into their music and businesses. But she is also the embodiment of generational talent and generational work ethic. The media label Richest Black Kid in America may be unofficial, but it captures a deep truth. Blue Ivy is at the crossroads of immense inherited privilege and incredible personal achievement. She isn't just the heir to the Carter throne. She is a princess who is already building her own kingdom. What do you think is next for Blue Ivy? Is she destined to become an even bigger star than her parents? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this inside look, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.